yeah.
Jolly good.
Oh. Hey.
Oh. What?
Hey.
Fuck off.
What it does, what is poppin', what is crackin' lackin', everybody. My name is Festive C. Feezy.
And my name is Old Flannel Nose Dog.
Ooh, you know, I'm going to go CWFOR at themovementfam.com.
Sure, and welcome to episode 147 of Bad Habits Podcast. We in the building. That isn't my email address, fortunately.
Oh, damn. I tried.
We can go to themovementfam.com maybe, and you can see what's popping there.
You know,
you hit that contact form. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Gentlemen, 147. This is probably the penultimate podcast of the year. I think next episode will be our end of year list wrap up, because the next 2 Mondays are Christmas and New Year's. So I imagine that we just probably have to take it home next week. Yeah, we're just going to be basically lit for 2 weeks, and then we'll catch back up January. You know, the vibes. So to kick this shit off, what is the most important element of hip hop? Is it MCing, DJing, b-boying, or graph? Or really, I guess maybe this question I saw could also just sort of mean, like, is it production? Is it like the like putting out projects? Is it the marketing? Is it the image? Like, what's the most important shit? It's kind of like a little bit of a moot thing because they obviously can't work without the rest.
For sure. But I think, to me, it's so subjective. So it's, I don't know, for me, it also does depend on what I want to at the time. But I think overall, what I want to hear is just good production. It can be shit lyrics. It can be about crazy topics. It can be about really shit like stuff. But like, if the production is 10 out of 10, that can change the whole thing. And it can mean someone who can't rap, someone who can't necessarily sound amazing on the mic, but it can. Have you got something
All
to
your
say?
mates,
Sorry.
man. All your mates. All your mates. That's how their careers are sustainable, man. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I should wait my turn.
Wow.
Wow.
He can help himself. But that's it to me. Better production. It was probably bars once upon a time, but I think that does play into it. Obviously, it's a mixture of a lot of stuff, but I think the main thing is production. Because you can send me something with someone rapping like Eminem on Rap God, but I'm gonna be like, this is whack. But he can obviously rap, but that doesn't sound good. But if the production give Metro Boomin little something, then like it's gonna be a lot better. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. That's fair. That's a fair answer.
I've never ever agreed with anything more that Dan has said on this entire podcast than that.
Wow.
I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to rate your opinion and piggyback onto it, saying I think it's now particularly one of the most just fundamental things that you have to have right, or you cannot have a career. Period. If you date the clock back, you know, you have to be an MC, a microphone controller. You have to actually control the crowd. And going back a little further, the DJ is the starting point of anything, really. But current day shit. If your production is not A1, it's really not going to hit. And you can say absolutely fucking filth, flour, and filth on a song and absolutely make guapas. So, production is the most important now, unfortunately.
I would agree with you guys as far as production should be the most important. For me personally, lyrics and that side of the vocalist, because I am a vocalist, that is just important to me. I just happen to care. I don't really like shit lyrics, and it does matter for me. Whilst I actually intellectually understand why it doesn't matter for others, like it just does for me. But to bring something completely different, I actually think the most important these days is your social media presence and essentially like what you're willing to do for the clout, because the only people who get ahead, who get spoken about, are people who have a lot of followers or do crazy things constantly or say wild shit. Think about it.
The thing is, I get that to an extent, but then I get that more so for upcoming artists, less so than, for example, like
I got a pushback to that, but yeah, go on.
Like, for example, 6ix9ine does the thing where he's just like crazy and he does a bunch of shit to try and stay relevant. But that worked to a point, and now his career is just on a slow downfall. No one really cares about anything crazy he has to say. Whereas if you look at it, like it's like I don't know, Drake or like
What about
I don't know, I'm
50?
trying to think of another.
50's constantly doing wild shit and saying wild shit.
But no
Constantly.
one really
yeah.
cares about his music. No one really
Not
cares about
anymore.
his
He
music.
doesn't make anything anymore.
But I feel like it's...
He
this is-
does. He does.
Does he?
He does make music? Okay,
makes-
so then...
He makes music. Yeah, he's an active artist.
Okay, I actually didn't know that. But
Yeah, me
if you look at it, I don't think music matters anymore. I think music is an avenue to a career as a personality, and I don't think most of these artists now are using music. Like, look at Lil Dicky. He goes and
Stepping
uses
stone.
rap to comedy and to TV, which is what he always wanted to do. He just thought it'd be quicker if he went through music and just did comedy rap. I think most people are using rap as a tool, not and a pathway, and they don't give a fuck about the art form.
Culture. It's just for fun.
Or the culture. Yeah, and they'll do anything because they don't have an attachment to it, and they look at it as easy. Because you got all the
I agree.
auto-tune, you got all this stuff. So then, like, all right, well, I can say anything to stay relevant, because whilst you're right, Dan, they're not, like, people don't really care about 50's music, but they talk about him all the time. They're talking about people, and you need the attention economy these days to have opportunities, because as long as they're talking, it doesn't matter what they're talking about you for. Like, as long as it's maybe not Diddy level shit, like, you know, something bad, real bad. Like, you're right about 6ix9ine, though. He's an example of it expiring because he took it too far. And then he snitched. If he didn't snitch, then everything would have probably kept going for him. Maybe we don't know, because look at 50. He's been a troll forever.
He would have still been in jail. He would have still been in jail though. So then everyone would have just forgotten about him again.
Fair point. We'll say if he didn't have a criminal attachment or whatever.
Past. Yeah.
And then he just sort of like was just continuing to troll stuff all the time. Like, I don't know. We don't know what could have happened, but you know, even Kanye's in the news for getting his dick sucked in Venice on a boat, or for blah blah blah. Like, there's different stuff. Like, it's kind of wild to see how it all goes. So it's an interesting. Go.
I like the social media angle. I didn't I guess zoom out that much. I was thinking about just the fundamental parts. But like, the reason I said production is because that's the way I think, like, that's the way the music is now. My personal preference is what you said, see, like, I listen to lyrics. I need that shit to actually have some substance, or I think it's fucking usually just trash. But in the current climate, that's all you need is to get a fire production set, and then you're fucking off, mate. You can spit, literally dribble a filth, fire and filth, dumb shit, auto tune it up, boom, skitty pop. Yeah. But yeah, it's just like the social media is definitely a huge part of it. I didn't even think about that, so that's a really good point, dude.
Unfortunately, yeah,
it's
a little wild. So that was the little like kickoff question here. Now, do we want to, like, I guess, are we going to do like the review of? I got nothing to say for like the last week. I haven't done anything of much relevance.
Honestly, I done a bunch of shit.
Do you want to talk about it?
Mainly, the one main thing I do want to talk about is I went to a live karaoke band thing.
Oh, when you were treacherous to the craft beer community. I remember that.
Yes, so I went to Blue Moon by Stack Market. But hear me out though. It was the best place I think I've been to in years. It was so fucking good. It was so good. And the beer was pretty decent, honestly. I'm really not mad at it.
What'd you drink?
But they had the fucking, what's their, I don't fucking know.
The Blue Moon's a wheat beer.
Yeah, they had their wheat beer, but they had a one they'd done just for that night with mango puree. No. And it was really good. No. It was fucking good.
No. Not allowed to have mangoes.
I had a great time.
No.
I had a great fucking time. It was good. Honestly, you would have been impressed, I'm telling you.
Well, I'm happy you had a nice time.
I'm happy you had a nice time.
That's all I can take from that story.
It was amazing. They had
you had the mango wheat.
There you go.
They have a light one, like a 4%, called Light Sky Citrus Wheat, the original one, and mango wheat. I had it in accidentally because they tried to fuck me at this place.
Accidentally.
I'm serious. In Miami, it was our last night in Miami. We went to this place. I won't shout them out. And I asked for their lager that was made for them by Jay Wakefield. The guy brings me out this hazy beer, and I'm like, well, clearly this is not a fucking lager. I'm sipping it. I'm like, no, this is definitely not it. I told the guy, and then he came and they gave me something else in the end, and they let me keep it, and I still didn't drink it because it was so bad. And I'm like, what was that? Wow. And I said it was Blue Moon in the end, and he chose to replace my lager with a Blue Moon. Like,
that's
a micro
ultimate disrespect.
I was like, This is why I just go to beer places. Sorry, I know I'm hijacking your fucking thing, but I was so pissed. So fuck Blue Moon. It is so shit. It's so shit. It makes me cry. It's so shit. It's so shit, Dan. It's so shit, Dan. It's so shit. Dan, it's so shit.
If you were there, you would have been like, you know what? It's not that bad.
No,
you would have
said
it's not as bad as. No, I swear to you.
The situation can't make the beer that much better. I
only had the mango wheat, and it was actually pretty fucking good. But in terms of what the actual place is like, the live karaoke was sick. They had this like live band with like support, like backup singers and everything, supporting people who wanted to go up on stage and do karaoke. So it was like a completely different experience to any kind of. You're not just singing lyrics with the instrumental in the background. So it kind of just like enhanced the experience by a lot. So it was so good. What do you say? Enhanced.
Yeah, just like no, enhanced. It reminds me of like cunts in the movies, like enhance.
Okay.
Zooming in and on the image. Anyway,
you say enhanced. Chance, not chance. It's
yes,
not a castle. It's a castle. You know, it's not a plant. It's a plant. Right?
Plant.
There's no R in plant. Right? It's like garden. It's got an R, so you can say Arden. It's not Chance. It's fucking Chance, cunt. It's not Chance the rapper. Imagine him. Yeah, hey guys, I'm Chance. Shut the fuck up.
Hi, hello, Chance. I don't think a Chance with your daughter tonight, Mr.
Chance. Like a normal person.
Like a normal person.
Interesting.
All right. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. So I'm very happy for you that you were treacherous to a community that you are, actually tapped in with. So I'm very disgusted in you.
I'll bring you guys next time. I'll definitely bring you next time.
Oh, you definitely bring me. Oh, don't you worry. You fucking bring me, cunt.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Notion, did you have anything else? Yes.
I really want Notion to come so then he can perform on stage. No pause.
I'm gonna come.
We're so on that.
We need the Trump, the Trump sound. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I know.
Do not come. I'm gonna come. Yeah.
That's one of the funniest things ever that he's done as far as the deals go. That's too tight.
Trump 2024, boys.
Oh my God.
I'm joking. So the Dan, you guys got anything else? I don't think I have anything I even want to contribute. I got. I do have something that was interesting.
I bought a bunch of Christmas presents for everyone as well. So I basically done all my Christmas shopping. So hard to do a bunch of. Some people so hard to shop for.
Yeah, so some people must be fucking.
But some people, God, and
they sound like good people.
I'm trying to think. Nah, they're Australian. Awful.
Horrible people.
Give them a chance.
So
give them a chance.
You fucking dickhead.
But that's basically my week.
Yours?
That's been my week. Yeah.
Well, you treacherous times. Did you have anything non-treacherous you want to talk about there, Nosh, that you did?
Oh yeah, mate. Notion MTB fucking finished a bunch of real epic edits. Like I don't know if I mentioned the e-bike episode, but there's coming up soon.
I think you did.
Four-parter. It's going to be sweet as.
Banger.
Channel reached over 850,000 views for the whole thing, so that's cool.
Wait. Round of applause.
So we're getting closer to the Milli Moo, and just keeping on the train. I uploaded a shitload today, just on the schedule grind. But yeah, the computer has been rendering hot. Went on a couple of brief bike rides with like two of the bike homies. It's cold as tits, so it's muddy in the trails. I haven't been riding, so that's pretty much it. I've been wanking and making mountain bike edits. So.
Just belting it.
I actually watched I watched your 2 rocks to 3 rocks video.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Good stuff.
I appreciate that. That's actually one of those like filler ones. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do today? How can I make an episode out of something? So that's the kind. I feel that to me feels like a bit of a filler one, but it is fun because,
You're already on 1.2k subscribers.
Yeah, 1.21 or something. Just cracked over.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going good, mate.
Let's get them watch time up and let's fucking get this money.
Honestly, I'm seriously about it. It's going to happen, and it just needs to happen sooner, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, need one one video to kind of pop off a little bit, and
the rest of them trickle.
Well, and if you can just get the watch time from one video would be the optimal. That's the optimal
that'd be
situation.
Sweet ass. That'd be so sweet. I think I have the what do you call it? The bike park, horseshoe bike park episodes. I have one coming in like maybe next week after, just before Christmas, so all you cunts can check out that. And then I've got the e-bike thing, and then another bike park. So the bike park videos, from what I've seen, tend to do very well.
Okay.
And I crash, and that's always good. If I crash or have any sort of whoopsie woo, cunts love it.
Cunts love it.
So, yeah,
Love it. I'm a fan.
so that's
I'm a fan.
and also I made 5 beats. So notionbeats.com uploaded 5 more. I made a few more, but 5 are finished. And I made some reels and put them out on the Instagram and the Facebook pages, and obviously notionbeats.com. So new beats, new mountain bike episodes. Fuck bitches, get money.
I love it.
Nice.
The website's not going there. Oh, there it is. I was just going to show cons real quick. Notionbeats.com.
Hey, so yeah, the newer ones at the bottom of this particular page.
The bottom of this one.
I made them this year. So, but yeah, there's
the
lots of
different things.
folders on the right-hand side, which
You can
we're
click down
covering,
there.
but it's all good.
It's kind of covered by the screen, but if you go, it's actually behind us there, but they all pop up there on the side, and you can go
exactly.
see everything. I think someone said to you in a chat or on Facebook or whatever the other day, they said, and I agree, you should put them in playlists of moods.
Or genre.
Genre,
Ooh,
genre or
yeah.
mood. I think mood is probably a good one, but genre is
Mood's
definitely
better.
As in, like,
Mood's better?
well, you could do like R&B, but you could do all the above though. You could do like trap beats, R&B beats. You could do it by BPM. You could do it by dark, haunting. You could do it by like upbeat or something like that. Like
Uplifting.
uplifting. That's what I'm looking for. Positive. Type shit.
Happy.
Yeah, exactly. So you could just separate some stuff like that. It just might be like,
Okay.
what vibe am I looking for? I think the more, and even if they repeat themselves, it's the same thing. I wonder if you can like add to playlists on Bandcamp like you can on.
No, it's really, really individually uploaded. It's
like
so tedious. It's a pain in the piece of.
Because it's like you have to
shit.
then, if it's anywhere else, you have to remove it from that list. That's the only annoying
Correct.
part. Yeah. Okay. That's
You
kind
can't
of
just copy paste and drag things. It's not that user friendly, but Bandcamp still rocks. But yeah, I'm going to update that. That'll be my next week's mission. So leave it with me.
beautiful. Love to see it.
What about
Good
you?
stuff.
The only shit I had to say is that last Tuesday we went to we got NEXUS. So basically, NEXUS is an American and Canadian government ID. It's part of something called the Trusted Traveler Program. So the idea is that they do a background check on you so that you get to go in the fast lane at the airport and on the land borders when you're going around. So we had to go to, it was just so funny because all this shit online was like, you had to print out the form, you have to, they're going to ask you all these questions like, have you ever done drugs and all this stuff? And I was like starting to get a bit shook. And you pull up, it's a little fucking hut. Like I pictured it this big glass building.
like the feds.
Yeah, like the Fed, but it was like a fucking hut. And next to, by the way, there's a bridge called the Whirlpool Bridge that's just for Nexus card holders. Like essentially a private bridge. It has a toll. Essentially all the bridges end up having a toll, but you can just go the fuck over like that every time, both sides. Couldn't believe it. I'm so excited. So we applied in January because you have to be a Canadian citizen with a passport. So I had to wait till I got my passport. As soon as I got it in January, I applied. It only cost $50. Didn't get approved for 8 or 9 months. And then it took like 2 months or so to get the appointment time. So it was an ordeal, but it wasn't that hard. You fill it out online. It takes 5 minutes, not that hard. They do the background check, and then you go in, and it was just like you have a Canadian interview, and it was just a Canadian border guy was like, "Hey, who's here for global? It's like global entry or Nexus?" I'm like, "You come here, sit next to her." All right, and the interview was in the waiting room with him just telling us, "All right, so what the card telling us what it does." I'm like, "It's not an interview; it's an information session." I'm like, okay, sure. The good part, it replaces your passport. So if we keep it in our wallets, we're like, "Hey, let's go to Trader Joe's right now." We could just go on a private bridge and go right across and go straight to TJ's and be back in and out super easy.
Back in time for tea.
Back in time for, you don't even have to do shit. It's so good. And then, yeah, you do the American interview. The lady was a little grumpy, but it was fine. They let us come in together and bring Barrington in, which we weren't supposed to. They take your fingerprints, ask you why you want it, say, hey, have you been arrested, blah, blah, blah. And, like, boom, boom, and you're done. So it was... that was blessed. And we did a TJ's run, of course, because that was
obviously
what's up. And I got assigned. Now I've got all this stuff. So we got that approved, and that comes in a few weeks. But we got this. I got this other thing which I've known about for a while. But I had to drive to Rochester to get beers from my friend. Someone sent it to him for me, and that's like an hour and a half each way from Buffalo. So I'm like, I got this thing. There's this company called Kinek, Kinek, and basically they have these points by the border, and it's like a UPS store, for example, in this town called Lewiston, which is right near the bridge. And basically you pull up and you get people to ship you stuff internally, so you don't have to pay for Canada, and like technically you can't get beer shipped over the border, so you can just get it shipped.
I've heard about this. I had a friend who told me about this actually, and she lived
cool.
next to one of these places. And she was like, yeah, when people want to get stuff from the US, I just tell them to ship it to this thing, and I just live next to the border, so I just literally go across and then
pick it up, come back. Exactly. Yeah. So like I could get beer shipped from anywhere in America to there instead of having to risk getting it shipped over. Not that I would ever get it shipped over here, but say like if you do, it's a risk. And they just get it shipped right there, and you've got 30 days to pick it up, and it's like $10 for them to take it for you. Boom, boom. And it's cheaper for them. Okay, cheaper if you're paying shipping. Say if you've got, sometimes you want to buy stuff that's not available in Canada, so then they won't ship to Canada, so then you can just get it shipped there, and you got a month to go pick it up. It's pretty sick. So now they got NEXUS, so I was like, cool, I could just be like, all right, I'm going for it, we'll just quickly pop over, get that, hit TJ's, boom, boom, beautiful. It's great. So I feel like a global citizen. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Alrighty. That was as exciting as it gets. So, alrighty. TMF Classic Project time. So, yeah. Now we're heading back. It's my turn this week. And we are doing the Soul Movement Volume 2 from my group at the time called Cee and Becca. Second mixtape, this was 08. We did September 08. We did a radio tour, we called it, of the States with this project and the one we did last week, which is Notion's World Domination mixtape. So we did 5 weeks. We hit New Zealand, Canada, and the States. Very cool with these ones. And this was mixed, once again, like Notion had DJ Crusader. I had DJ Nino Brown, who is a DJ from Sydney who's like kind of the Funk Master Flex, if you want to say. Like he had like big like Universal label deals and to put out curated DJ mixes and stuff. Like, so he was like a big deal. I can't even remember how I got in touch with him, but he was mad cool about doing this. So that was like a really good look for us to have.
Did you mute Dan?
No, I'm still here.
No, can you mute? Oh, it's okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I didn't realize it was getting picked up.
It was blocking out.
I think your mic is pretty fire.
The sensitivity is mad low. Okay, go
on. I think you're okay now. So anyway, it was mixed by Nino Brown, and the cover was by Kid 8, the dude who did Notion's one, World Domination cover. So he did the TMF logo and did all this stuff, and I think he designed our MySpaces at the time and all this shit. So this one was similar to Volume 1, just like now it's the next level as far as like arguably, better put together, better raps, so on and so forth. We had some original production, of course. There was always maybe, I think, like 5 tunes or something on each project that were original. So we had our friend Infinite Archetype, who's actually my boy Cam. I talked about him a lot, who always tells me the Kanye stuff. I had my boy Chris Blair from Toronto. Who else did I have here? Revelina from Soul District. Oh, it's only 3 joints on this one. I thought it was 5. Liar. I'm a liar. Fucking liar.
Fibber.
Oh, and Whisper. So again, and Styles. There you go. It was 5. I'm not a liar. Fucking what a sick cunt I am. What a sick cunt.
I take that back.
Whisper, good mate from Melbourne. Styles Fuego was the dude we were talking about who won the ARIA recently. So yeah, a bunch of shit like that. Super proud of this one. Now this one was interesting because I felt like it was more in the kind of like Notions was a little more clubbier is the way to say it versus the last one. I feel like this had a few more like beats. We had like not completely, but just like it had. I'm trying to skim through here. Like once again, which was like the Roots song Adrenaline, Know You Better, which was the I Need a Girl Part 2 beat, Gimme That, which is a Chris Brown joint. We had
Either One.
Yeah, which was Justin Timberlake Summer Love joint. So I had a few club joints. I realized that back then I did a lot of like the what I would call like truth songs or whatever, talk about what other folks might call conspiracy stuff or whatever. Like I was always big into that
songs.
Political shit. A lot of stuff like that on these projects that I'm listening to, and even my solo, because I'm a few years ahead in the stuff that I'm listening to right now. Yeah, man, I'm super proud of this. Great features, Nosh, obviously, Tommy Guns, who this is when we first officially formed the Movement Fam with basically the four of us as the key artists. So Tommy was on this more. My boy Tommy Carson. I found out this dude in Colombia put as like arte y lenguaje, which is just art and language. But that's what he told me it went for. But he didn't speak English, so he goes by like Carinito. But like he's like big, like cunts like know him pretty heavy. So that was a good look to have him on there. My boy Theory, GMC, Day Diz was a rapper from, I want to say Netherlands. Do you remember where Day Diz was from?
That rings a bell. Netherlands sounds right.
Sounds right? Okay. So he was working with all of the Australian rappers for some reason. I think he lived in Australia, but he, at some point, so he connected with us and he was super dope. Our boy Luke Vex, who's still putting shit out. He's the homie from Time. Motley, who was from the UK. He's super dope. So yeah, super fun. Lots of personal stuff. Sometimes some of this music's a little hard for me to listen to be honest, because it's quite personal for what we're going through. Like all the other projects, super time stamped as to what was happening in our lives at the time. But super proud of the project. Like the music, I think, is what I'm learning. I was saying this to No Shot Fair while we were sort of fucking around. Like I feel like the more I'm listening to stuff, I'm like, we're good at making music. That's why we like moved here. That's why opportunities happen. I'm like, I'm proud of it. I think it's like great shit. I think it's dated and it gets better, but I think that this has value. I think it's cool stuff and people could still enjoy it now. But what'd you cunts reckon?
I agree, man, for sure. I'll jump in there, Dan. It's a trip down memory lane because I mixed this whole project, even though I rap on it a couple of times or a few times, whatever.
3 or 4 joints, I think. Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. Like just hearing some of your verses and some of the hooks. Like I just genuinely remember sitting there, like being so happy or crying at some of them because it's so beautiful and so well done and so and I was all in it as well. So all the personal tracks hit hard as well, and for all different kinds of reasons. And it's so nice because it's great to revisit it. It's great to hear me and you rapping on the party tracks and the club tracks like we were talking about. It's just it's like, oh wow, we used to actually talk that shit and we actually used to be like fly and like, you know what I mean, like it's kind of crazy because like I forget about that chapter a lot because the club thing, like I don't know, it's not our usual bag, but like we kind of did a good job at giving it a crack. So yeah, I'm proud of us doing that shit as well. So there's a lot of songs that were just fun to revisit, really hilarious interludes and drops by the various MCs and guests that we ended up collecting and how you hooked it up from all your connects. See, like hearing the Alchemist.
That was Nino Brown's one, so he put some of his ones on, which is sick.
Is that what it was? That was crazy, bro.
Yeah, isn't that dope of him to use? I mean, it makes him look good, but it also makes us look good.
It's epic, dude. I'm a huge fan of Alchemist, as you know, and like we all are. Whether you know Alchemist production or not, you've definitely heard a lot of his songs that he's done. Like, if you like a fucking Action Bronson song, you've heard Alchemist production. So yeah, that was super tight, and it's just fun revisit. Lots of dated timestamp things, but fucking awesome journey and great original production. And I can tell as far as my engineering what songs stand out, and it's usually the ones that were under or over original production that I had the stems for, because this was again mixtape era where we're just running with sometimes MP3s and recording that into Pro Tools and then sending that to Nino Brown, and then he would so there's layers of quality loss. So I think there's a few songs that was stand out for me. So engineering wise, I can hear where I'm getting my strengths, and the development of that is fun for me to revisit. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, that's my notes.
That's great. And I know, Dan, you sort of listened to it right as we were sort of prepping for the call. You didn't really have time to like soak it up. I know you'll probably check it later for the purpose of what we're doing all of this for, but any immediate thoughts from like a first listen?
No, it was sick. What I noticed though, especially like when I first listened to it, when you were first rapping, it was like, oh, this is Cee. This is what like who I know as a rapper. Whereas before, it's kind of like, this is clearly up and coming version of yourself. This sounds like more of an established version and a version that I can hear and recognize right now from your music, like from like Relentless, for example. So this sounds like you. This doesn't sound like a version of you who is up and coming, which is sick. I was like, okay, this makes sense to me.
That's fascinating.
The fucking the root sample. I was speaking to Notion about this one. I said to him, this sounds like an Eminem tune. I was saying, and I don't know if you guys are surprised by that, but you definitely like that's big M vibes in that one. And then
Never
the other
intentionally.
one
On the track with
is
Theory, you mean?
interesting.
Once again?
Yeah, it must be that one. Must be that one.
Yeah.
I think you actually did say it as we were playing.
I don't agree with the Eminem inspiration. I think you were saying like that. I think you said, Dan, like he got the inspiration from Eminem for this song. I bet you. And I'm like, oh no, I can hear like a couple of different ones, and particularly at the time, like we were all listening to very similar shit. So like, I don't think Eminem was the influence for the his lyrical approach.
But if you can hear it, I'm not mad at that at all.
Definitely not mad.
Eminem. But it's more like sometimes I feel like the stuff like that is almost individual. Like obviously there's some sort of Eminem influence for both of us over the years. But Dan, if that's what you're hearing, I wouldn't really disagree with that. Whilst Notion's right, like that wasn't the intention. I was probably trying to be like Black Thought more than anything because he's his song. But
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely probably channeled some Eminem type of vibes, just not intentionally. I think that's part of maybe that early artistry when at the time we were channeling lots of Dipset, real obvious Dipset stuff, lots of and Wayne a little bit, and like because we were still finding ourselves, kind of what you were saying, but this is getting closer to that finding ourselves. So I definitely wouldn't like flat out disagree with you. Just more like, hey, if that's what you're hearing, fuck, hell yeah, I'm with it.
I hear that. And another thing as well, there's one of the songs with Notion. You were speaking about it's like truth rap. I don't know which song it was, but then it was like at the end, you guys completely switched the flow, which was so sick.
Like Daydreaming?
Daydreaming. Yo, that's a
sick tune.
Yeah,
that's a big. When I heard that, I was like, "Oh fuck!" I forgot
about
that. We go back and forth so seamlessly. It's actually I was so impressed with that because remember how we wrote it? Like, C would be like, "Okay, here's my 4." I wrote
like I just text you the vibes or something,
and then we'd do 4 at a time. But we'd write it in order because if he just wrote the little blocks and I filled it in, it wouldn't be the same. No. It'd be harder to do it. So that's that song was special because we wrote it in order and we're not very slow at writing, so it was actually quite efficient to do it. It was fucking awesome.
And even just the delivery on stuff like that, like switching it up and like the boldness to try different topics and different sounds and to experiment a lot. I think that's what this was even getting more into that. Like it was almost like cool. And I'm listening to the Indie Experiment, my solo shit, and that's even more experimental. I'm like, oh, all time of doing music, we're always trying something. I feel like maybe more recently we've got more into a groove or a vibe of what we like, but back in the earlier times, we really were just fucking with whatever and like down for anything.
Yeah,
which is interesting. Keep going down, but yeah, this is.
There was one particular song I was telling you about as well that you sounded like. The song is Notorious B.I.G., Notorious Thugs, and it sounded like that flow. It sounded just like that flow. It was really sick. So yeah, those are my notes regarding this joint. Sick.
Beautiful. So this was man. I'm gonna put this link in the description as always. But check all of these. Like you can stream it. Most of them are pretty. I think they might even be free to. Oh yeah, name your price if you want to download it too. I mean, people probably typically stream. I'm just streaming it. The Bandcamp app works great on the phone. So, fuck yeah, fucking good. So we might do the one more next because I think we've only got one more ep for the year. So we might do the next project. So the next project is Notion's mixtape On the Corner of Notion and 9th, and we might do that next week. If not, we'll do that first week back in the new year. We'll see how we go with the end of year lists.
Sweet as.
Alrighty, so which way do we want to go with this now? Do we want to go through the new stuff, or do we want to jump into like the one of the game quiz things that we do? What are the thoughts?
You decide. Boys? You decide, sir. You decide.
Okay.
You're running this.
Then let's just knock out the new stuff. I just like getting that over so we can move on. Up. So, Nosh, you had the first two things here. We got a new Benny the Butcher video. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, he's fucking spit bars. There was just a video. I don't know.
I heard about this. With Stove God Cooks. Yes.
Yeah, it's just great. Another absolute fucking fundamentally sound Benny. He doesn't miss.
Yeah.
You know,
Have to check
it's
that
what
out.
you would expect, but it's still different. It's still good. You know, still on brand, still in the pocket. Production, raps, mixing, visuals, everything is just. He's getting it like to a fucking T now. Like he's just, yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's
Love it.
established now.
Yeah,
Like he's
Benny's a
big.
sick cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. I'm gonna check for that. And then on top of that, oh, that's right. I was gonna talk about something fucking whack. The album review and the Clipse interview.
Yeah.
which I need to watch.
This was great. You should watch that. It doesn't go for too long. It's like an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, 50 minutes, 48.
There you go.
And it's called
Like
Idea Generation is the channel.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's a live interview in DC. Oh, they sat down with Idea Generation's the fucking Complex guy, Noah Callahan Bever. So he must have a new company.
As well.
Okay, so comes around. So he did that means it'd be a good interview because he knows his shit.
Yeah. I recognized his face as soon as he started chatting. I'm like, oh, I know this cunt.
Okay.
And then they mentioned that
Sick.
his first interview with Clipse was in XXL a long time ago.
So they go back.
There you go.
So it's a perfect
They go
guy to
back.
actually have a
That's
chat.
why I thought it was fitting. Yeah, it was really good, man. They go into a lot of shit. It's like literally like me and you sitting there having a chat about. It's great. Like you'll love it, dude. I found it was a fantastic interview. They explain a bit more of that. They zoom out on a couple of story points that the interviewer brings up, and it's honestly, it was great. It didn't feel like it took long to get through. So, yeah, it's good fun.
I'll check for that tonight. That's awesome. I'm excited to hear that.
It's a very casual listen/watch, but I like watching it. I was cleaning, doing kitchen stuff, and blah blah, eating. But like I was watching. I probably watched about 60% of it, and it was very good.
Hey, buddy. Barrington just came
But then
through.
the rest of it's good to just have in the background. But yeah, that's a solid watch for sure.
That's fucking awesome.
Get Barrington on camera.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to pick him up. He's just being a little hectic. Hey, buddy, come here, bud. Hey, bear.
Little Barrington dog. Oh, there he is. What a beautiful bear.
Go on, boy.
Oh, what a nice boy.
Hey, Bear, what do you got
Funny
to say
dog.
about Nicki Minaj's new album, Bear?
Yeah, what do you have to say, little bear?
Lick me if it's trash. Oh.
Wow, he loves it.
You don't like it. You don't
Barrington
fucking like
He
it.
speaks.
loves it.
Your mother
it's 'cause
distracted
Mum's there.
you. You wouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Mum's there. Yeah.
Was that a treat?
Oh my god.
You want a treat?
Oh,
Wait, okay,
he's
wait.
like,
Wait.
I'm out of here.
Dude,
I'm out of
you're
here.
gonna pull the whole fucking
Fuck
shit
Dad.
apart. Oh my god. Dude.
Oh
Okay.
dear.
Okay, buddy. All right. Go see
What a
Mom.
sweet
Where's
little
Mom?
man.
He's the best boy.
He's the best boy. That has to be the clip, dude. Has to be
right?
the clip.
I'll note the time down. 37 minutes. Okay. So Barrington clip. Okay. So
Barrington,
Nicki Minaj dropped her. He's the best boy. She dropped her album Pink Friday 2.
Yeah. Did you see some of the rollout for that? Some of the advertising?
I actually didn't see anything.
I haven't seen no.
I think I just saw it on the gram, but like they had a bunch of world, like, 7, what do you call it? So 7 wonders of the world with like, her pink fucking wig on.
Oh, on each of the
Really?
things?
On like the Eiffel Tower, they have the pink wig on it. They have
Gotcha.
fucking.
That's
Dude, it was
funny.
very, very clever.
It's pretty sick.
They're trying to do some like Michael Jackson branding, like she's bigger than life kind of thing. It looks cool. Hopefully the music fucking backs up. You never know. Not expecting too much, but the rollout looks all right.
It doesn't. It's so bad.
It's probably going to be horrible, I must admit.
It came out on Friday just past. I listened to it on the
Okay,
weekend.
right.
Yeah, it's already
Okay,
out. It's
great.
already out.
Each song was progressively worse than the last song. Like,
So it's a bump.
it's look. I'm going to preface like I don't like her. I've never liked her, but I'm always curious, and I would be able to acknowledge if it was good music. The beats, I wanted to punch them all in the face. They were always
Really?
like it was like
Some of the beats were weird. They were
Bro.
weird.
Okay, so if you're both saying that, it must be like something else.
it was like
So
DJ
weird.
Khaled's always using like 90s samples. It was like that constantly. Like
Oh,
every
fuck.
single
Yeah.
song had some sort of major sample. The J. Cole song was weak. I mean, his verse was still good over a shit beat. The
So
Drake
nothing's
song
original.
was slow and boring.
Slow,
Even
yeah.
the Future song wasn't great, and it was kind of slow too.
It's kind
It was,
of racist.
and I'm like, it's to me. I said to Tiff, Nicki Minaj's music is like Mr. Beast editing. Like change.
Wow.
Like, because she'll just keep changing every 2 bars, 4 bars. She'll change the voice and she'll change the thing. I'm like, I feel the only people who can like this music, and I mean this with no disrespect to the people, but 14-year-old girls and gay men. That was like, I'm like, that's the only people who could like this music. It's, in my opinion, objectively bad. She sounds just... I just can't fucking stand her voice. Everything about what she does is so repulsive to me. I don't see any situation to listen to that music. Like, it is so fucking bad. And I felt that about basically all of her shit, but this was like just next level bad. Like, there's been nothing this year for me that was as bad as that album. Nothing. Not even the fucking Drake. For All the Dogs is a fucking Illmatic compared to that.
Oh my God, dude. See, that's a
insane.
Fucking review right there.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Jesus
I wanted
Christ,
you guys...
dude.
Do you agree for the most part there, Dan? Am I being too harsh or...
For the it's not for me. I don't think it's that good. The only stuff I like of her is the stuff with Kanye, and it's like, I know for a fact when the album drops, I know Nobody's gonna be on it, and I know her part on Nobody's good, and I went on her whole thing on Dark Twisted Fantasy, all good.
Great. Yes,
but it's kind of like everything else. Maybe it's just not for me, but I just don't think it's... I don't think it's technically good, and I don't think it sounds good, and it's just not for me. And that's not necessarily me saying she's awful, because I know she obviously is somewhat of a talented artist, but it's also like, it's just not... It's definitely not for me. And I listen to it, and it's like, it's just not... I'm not a fan. That's all.
Well, it sounds like I'm going to love it, boys, and I really can't wait to listen to it.
Hey,
I think just for the shock value of how...
I have to listen to it. I will.
She's like... People say, like, she's the female rap goat, and I'm like, it's just, like, so far... But she's positioned in that category, though, because she wouldn't be this big otherwise.
No,
correct.
She's within that category. I don't think she is. I don't think she's anywhere near that, but she is within that conversation. Whether you like it or not, it's like
for longevity reasons, though, and she's had hits.
Longevity as well. Yeah,
I get it, but it depends. Once again, the GOAT conversation is always complex and nuanced, but it's I'm not surprised you felt the same way, because if you went and liked that, it would blow. Like, because obviously you don't fit into the two categories that I presented, so. I just feel like it's like this flamboyant, ridiculous thing, and she is so annoying to me. Like, once again, like Dan said, to me. Some people gotta love it. There are these makeup girls that Tiff follows on Instagram, and there's these 2 ones specifically, and they don't do it as much anymore, but they always like would do videos and do the thing. You know how like girls do it and they'll rap to the camera? Like, they did it for Nicki Minaj all the time, and I'm always like, you are like 30 and wealthy, and then you're listening to this and then rap, and that's what you're relating to. I'm just like, if she's what you relate to, I can't respect her as much for making a decision for being with a convicted like pedophile or sex offender as well. Like, this guy's like crazy.
Whoa,
so she's making like really silly decisions.
Partner?
Yeah, her husband.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Kid.
Her husband.
Dude, I don't know nothing about her, bro.
He's a sex offender.
I know the verse that she did from Monster on the Kanye shit was fire. She's done like 2 good things in rap, and then I never really paid attention since.
So check this as well. We watched. I knew this was coming because they had the only part of the rollout, since you mentioned the rollout before, that she did that. You know that thing was called like 73 questions, and it's like for GQ or Vogue or something like that. Maybe it's for Vogue.
Yeah.
And they came to her house, it's all set up, and they knock on the door and she answers, and there's this white guy just asking questions, and it's just those 2, and they're walking around. Mm-hmm. She is I won't say on air who it is, because it's somebody in our life in Australia Notion that she reminds me of, both somewhat physically, but also the way, like, there's this person, sometimes you know people in your life and you're like, I don't know that person. Like, everything they say, I'm like, I don't know if any of it's true. She's that to me. Like, I don't know, and I just feel like everything is contrived. Everything is over the top. Everything is just fake. Always on, but just fake. Like, you can't... There's people who can be in front of the camera. J. Cole, for example. Even Kanye. Maybe he turns up a bit, but I think he's kind of like that when the camera's off. And J. Cole seems to be the same person either way, and you could probably say Drake the same similar thing. Like, there's a lot of large artists that seem to be pretty authentic as far as who they are on and off camera. But for Nicki, I just like everything that she does just feels fraudulent and inauthentic to me. I'm like, every answer to every question, I'm like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all.
I've never heard her speak. Honestly, I don't
Really
ever heard her
genuinely
speak.
know what you mean.
She
Crazy.
does. You could even just watch it for a minute and you'll see exactly what I mean, because there's this like she changed. I don't trust it when people do. When grown adults do the baby voice and not to a dog or a baby. Like, I'm not that mad at the baby voice if you're saying it to a dog. We all have a dog voice, which I learned I didn't know I had, but here we go. And they do it to babies because you have to talk. Because I was like, nah, you talk to it normal. Like, hey, buddy, what's going on? You just start doing it because it's like a toddler. She does the and I've had other people I've been around and time do the baby voice. It's just, my whole body repulses from it. I hate it.
It's like convulsing.
Yeah, she's basically, and she does that in real life, and I'm like, or just tries to be cutesy, and she does it a little bit on songs as well, and I'm like, fam, like I can't.
Maybe it's for the Oriental markets. She just wants to turn up for the cuteness.
Sure, if that's what you're into. So maybe it's something. Maybe like Dan said, it's not aimed at us. It's not for us. That's why I don't understand it. I think it's objectively bad, but I'm probably wrong because a lot of people seem to like it, so fucking whatever. Listen to it if you want a bit of a lulz, and maybe you want to comment and tell me that I'm wrong. But I don't want to go on too much about that. Anyway, so that was funny. What else we got? Big news this week, boys. Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign are releasing the Vultures album this Friday. They are currently in Miami. They did we're recording this on Monday. Last night they performed at Live. They did a show. They had a brunch. They were just out in public at some brunch, and they were playing like "Father Stretch My Hands," and they just Kanye and his wife just jamming.
Could not believe it.
I would cry. I can't cry.
Would you cry? I think you would.
I would if I was there. Oh my god! I'm just like, wow, we remind me, folk. Then tonight there's a rave, and on the Yeezy, they actually re-brought in Yeezy.com in 4 hours time, I guess, from now. Good. Yeah, well, it starts in 4 hours, and the flight is about 3 hours. So if we get a private jet now, we should be
now. Okay, so we end the show, and then we'll go.
Then we go.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, we're gonna do that, and then what else did I write down here? So that's exciting. Now Timberland seemed to have produced a bunch of it because he was posting about it and saying how proud he was of it. So that's exciting.
Very, very cool.
They put out a snippet of a song that samples the Backstreet Boys, that Everybody or Backstreet's Back, whatever it's called. And
features on that as well, isn't it?
Very interesting.
Don't know, but if he is, I could see that working.
I believe he is.
Which is cool. That makes sense. And the other thing was the logo they're using for the album is some sort of play on the German crest or coat of arms. What's it called?
Coat of arms, apparently.
Coat of arms, which is they're saying is like a nod to the.
Wait, isn't it the Albania flag?
Oh,
I heard it was the Albania flag.
German coat of arms. I'm looking at that. It's and let me go Albania flag. No, it's the German one for sure.
Oh, okay.
It's like an eagle looking thing. But they're saying that that's a reference to his past comments about stuff. So if that's the case, they're like, please, people were saying, please don't fuck this rollout up, Kanye, just by doing that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So I know I'm pretty moist for that. That's actually good. And very interesting that it's coming now because could be album of the year, boys. Could be album of the year.
Could be.
I think I'm just going to say it is, even if it's not. Fuck that. We need it.
We've had a lot of big releases this year. Like, I'm telling you, like, you guys telling
next
me
week we're going to have to see.
This year has been pretty sick for music. I'm not going to lie to you.
I look forward to being proven wrong next week. I look forward.
It could be the case.
So it should be. That'd be interesting, though. So, what else we got? All right, Cardi B and Offset have officially broken up. So she said she's been single for a minute. We doing a clap? Oh, no?
I'm so shocked. Bro, what? I thought, you know what I mean?
You thought, what did you think?
I thought I know he cheated a few times, so I thought like he got his shit together.
Oh, man, so I don't know nothing about nothing. I guess I shouldn't comment because I don't know nothing.
I told Tiff and she said the opposite. She was like, oh, I thought they'd been broke up. I'm like, oh, no.
No.
Okay, sweet. No.
So she admitted it on a live, and she was saying that she'd be one to tell the fans for a minute, but she hadn't got around to it, or just didn't feel comfortable, or was nervous, or whatever she said. So yeah, they're on the market for the Mandem.
I guess I'll have to
and
give it a shout.
You should. Now, Rick Ross and 50 is still beefing. I don't really remember what it's for. I know there was some stuff back in the day, and 50 did something with Rick Ross's wife or something. And now, because Young Buck has been trying to sell his masters, because a lot of artists are doing that, I think they want to just cash out. He offered to buy Young Buck, Lloyd Banks, and Tony Yayo's catalogs for $1.5 million between all of them, and he said he wants $500 million for the album. I think it was a G Unit album. I forgot.
Beg for Mercy.
That's the one. So I guess that's because he was saying that Young Buck's catalog is worth $775,000, which is pretty low. It's not much, eh?
Yeah, well, you think it would be worth more?
So yeah, you really would. I genuinely thought that was going to be worth a lot more than that. So, nice trolling from Rose.
Ricky Russell.
Now, continuing to move on. Speaking of problematic, it wasn't problematic. So Diddy put out a statement finally. It was I could just bring it up actually to put up on the screen to make it easier. Yeah. Since we're doing a lot of screen sharing these days, Diddy
basically denying everything.
Basically, yes, which is what you would anticipate. And he turned off comments, which is kind of wild. So there you go. Enough is enough. Of course he did it. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs.
Wow.
Obviously, we don't believe him.
That's crazy.
Too many stories that have been going around over the years for this not to be... have any credence to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I always say, like, if you're going to be accused of something, like, there's a high chance it could be true. Not 100% obviously, but there's a high chance because, like, I don't know, you look at, like, if you're going to get accused of being a pedo, like, I don't know, are you a fucking pedo? Maybe why is someone accusing you of that? Or saying that you sexually assaulted someone? Like, there's obviously people taking advantage of, people in the spotlight and shit, but I think it's really interesting that people get accused of stuff, and Diddy had so many people saying shit, and like it's too much for it not to be legit. Yeah, super sus. There was and Mace did a verse on this. I'm trying to find the clip for it.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
A live show somewhere, I think acapella verse. I was just trying to see if I can find it to get some quotes from it.
50 Cent posted
50 posted it? Okay.
Yeah, 50 posted it.
Okay.
That's where it was the link was from.
Oh, all right. I'm just scrolling down now. Shit. Here it is. I got it. Yeah, so it's okay. We could play the whole... Should we just play the whole thing?
Honestly, it's super bars.
Okay. So we can just watch it real quick. Since it's not going to get taken down or anything because there's no music.
Yeah.
I should have had this ready. Sorry, Cunt's handout doesn't seem to be working for my computer these days. It's being a cock smoker. No, that's 50. There it is.
Jay.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, hang on. Let me refresh. Screen share. There we go.
Go to church on Sunday, I'm the illest of all. Don't ever put mates with other bad boys who had hardships. I get it jumping like a mosh pit, nigga. I'm the first level, dirt level. I can never work level. Niggas mad I made it till I would never work level. Does Cain kill Abel? I'm able to kill Cain. And love don't steal, my nigga. Change your name. Come on. And I see no integrity in your name. And I'm haunted by the ghost of St. James. Champagne King, match my rolling plain James. And I say, blame God I ain't changed. And if niggas never found a killer, why is niggas living it? Everybody broke, niggas gotta blame the visionary. Niggas be selling their soul to go to a brunch. Niggas might end up sweet. Drinking that punch, I suffer good. And niggas know I'm from another hood. Forget a brotherhood, I'm trying to make sure that my mother good. I ain't sheep, but I'm really golden the ghost. No matter who top five, I'm one coated the most. I'm the ghost of wolf. ghost of RZA. Come with the facts you never considered. I'm the ghost of Sean. I speak for every artist never spoke their mind. Representing every artist that was left behind. From Craig Mack to G-Dep. I still remember them kids trapping. For every producer you ever stole a sample. Why you playing with them? When I make examples. Niggas hide behind money. You know that's not a man move. You know you freaking I'm Tony. You know that it would get lonely. It's never safe if you owe me. You know that saying's true. You had a chance to do right now, understand you. You can't stop a nigga came from wicked Canru. Karma came and gave him daughters for what he did. And Kim Porter made the day he dies and rests in piss water. He could have changed his life, that nigga couldn't save his life. Now it ain't no way to fight. Now he out and waving white. Know your strategies and what your habits be. And right now I got a role in your faculty. So when you get the murder, come after me. What audacity. Gotta know that $sign wasn't rapping free. Actually, after Big died, what a travesty. When Mace left, nigga, was nobody after all. Guess I got the last laugh. They ain't laughing, huh? Niggas stay strapping up. Ready for a massacre. He and Black Ball beats the ball ain't black enough. Tupac push, nigga, I ain't even mad at you. Pretty nigga always make their heart smell, yeah. Come on. Guess you can say I know I pop felt, yeah. I'm just a Harlem nigga riding down a Baker Street with my own shit. You from my burning, nigga. Go rep your own hood. I'm not hating on your Billy work, no. Right now I'm only saying what you really worth. You ain't an architect. You just a nigga know how to market death. Go pay his mother what she really worth, nigga.
Fucking Christ.
Unbelievable, dude.
Wow.
Good to see Murder Mace actually murdering the mic again.
That
That's
was so
crazy, dude.
And then even see this line here that said the Ghost of St. James line was hard. Biggie lived on St. James and James St. Patrick, so from Thinger, which is great. I like that. That Love Don't Steal changed your name because he calls himself Love. The one where he said like the Kim Porter, he said like
that was crazy.
Where he said, what did he say? He said, God gave you daughters for what you did to Kim Porter. No, Barrington. Which is like insane. Buddy, come here. Come here. Babe. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Barrington's stole something. Buddy.
Wow.
He's just got like a menu thing. Fuck.
He's yamming things.
Barrington, wait. Hey, buddy. Wait. Oh, fuck. I can't do shit. Babe, he's eating a momofuku. We got some of these momofuku noodles. They're fire menu. They're super good. Anyway, that was super fucking good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Super fucking sweet.
Super
Sorry, let me get out of that. So that was great. Mace killed that shit, and I feel like that says everything. Yep. Hang on, did she message me back? He's down here. Bear, drop it, buddy. Drop it.
So this whole is about Diddy.
The whole song is about Diddy. Yeah, everything is, which is wild. Wow. So yeah, it's very, very good. But Barrington, okay, just coming to get him. Okay, so Mace's stuff. All right, a couple more things, and we can get into the next shit. Travis Scott and John McEnroe, the tennis player, did a shoe collab, and then there was this like outtake. Like someone had filmed the Zoom call, and they were arguing because John McEnroe. Do you know who he is, Dan?
No.
Okay, so he's an American tennis player with a temper. He used to always crack the shits. It was very funny.
Sore loser.
Okay.
Yeah. So they did a thing because he's John McEnroe, so MAC, and there's Cactus Jack, from Travis, and then he went to call it Cactus Mac, and Travis wasn't having it, and John McEnroe was going nuts at him. It was pretty funny. Bear.
Yeah, the video was from Travis Scott's phone from the Skype call they were having, and he kind of just had some brief, view of the laptop, and then he put the phone down. You can hear just John McEnroe going off, dude, because he just didn't get, And Travis Scott's already had deals with McDonald's before and had his burger and the sauce and that kind of bullshit. And he didn't want to have that name, and the old bloke wasn't having it. So yeah, he spit chips. Like he honestly was so pissed he left the call, and everyone's like, "Where are you going, John? Where are you going, John?"
Oh my god,
it's pretty good, huh?
That is hilarious.
That's pretty funny, man.
Is it worth playing it or fuck it? It's probably not as good as some. Like no one cares enough, but worth looking up. And apparently McDonald's opened this fucking like cafe bar called CosMc, COSMC.
Yeah, it looks
Trying to find
still.
the thing. Yeah, I don't
Maybe.
know if it was legit. Cunts was saying it seemed kind of legit, but like I don't know for sure.
If they start
Seems
building
legit.
like a bricks and mortar, then and people start posting about real restaurants
Oh,
being put up.
it is legit. It's on the McDonald's website.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Yeah, it's legit.
maybe
McDonald's
it's like
welcomes
so
CosMc to the
overdone
universe.
it looks fake.
CosMc.
Yeah,
McDonald's.
it does look kind of fake. Interesting.
Oh, it's on McDonald's. Yeah, corporate.
Looks like a Mr. Beast thumbnail.
Yeah,
Like,
so
really
I guess
overdone, really shiny, really polyester.
So let me pull that up just so I can show this one here. There we go.
So where's it?
Yes, girl.
So it's like a small format beverage led concept
the Gurge.
and nostalgia. So it's sort of like almost like diner style is kind of the vibe it's giving me. Like even
It
if you look
looks
at the thing.
diner style.
It's like a half an M, so just cut the motherfucker off.
Yeah, and like the burgers, everything kind of looks basically. Oh, some of these are new: spicy queso sandwich, creamy avocado
Fuck them
tomatillo.
up.
Yeah, everything is new.
Not everything, because it's still got egg McMuffins. Oh, from the McDonald's universe.
That's
Okay, I
from
see.
McDonald's,
And
yeah.
McFlurries.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
No, I'm not eating from there. Full of fucking poison.
Garbage.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah,
to promote it
okay.
necessarily. I thought it was interesting. So,
Yeah, you can. Already did.
for the fat
Yeah,
cunts, you know the vibes. What else we got? Trick ass Taylor Swift said she moved to another country and hid for a year after Kim K
Yeah,
released
that was
the
weird.
live calls where she just lied her ass off, just lied, and then she got busted lying, and then she had to run away because she was so hurt. This is what I'm talking about. She's the devil, bro. I can't express it
Dude.
enough, man. We're gonna have two fan bases after us after
I
this episode.
love this. This is great.
I
Keep going.
detest Taylor Swift so deeply. I don't trust her at all. Everything about her is shady. I just don't fuck with her, man. I don't dig it.
So great. Yes, go off. Tell me more.
So-
I don't know nothing about it.
So basically, there's a phone call that was years ago where like Kim filmed Kanye on speakerphone to Taylor, which he explained it feels like me and Taylor might still have sex. Well, I made that bitch fat. He explained it, played it to her. She gave her blessing for him to put it out. Then when they did put it out, she went to the meeting and be like, oh my God, what did he do? The big bad black man said all this stuff. That's what she's a fucking pussy hole. That's what she did. And then fucking everyone believed her. And then Kim's like, bitch, here. And then put it out. And then Taylor's trying to make Kim to be the devil, saying that because she had to go away and leave the country because she was so scared because she got caught lying. You fucking cunt. I can't stand her, bro. I can't stand it. I don't understand it. So the fact that she said that is like, all right, S my D from the B.
Oh, A, C, and K.
I hate her so much. All right. So
Oh my God, C.
now that's it. The only other thing was
Fantastic. This is great. This
oh
is great.
shit, I fucked this up.
You moved it, you vagina.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to. I just fucking went.
Ah, look what you've gone and done.
Why are you yelling
Your
at
mum's
me?
upset.
Yo? She might be upset.
That was
All right.
amazing. That's probably my favorite part of the whole podcast right there.
Yeah, all
Maybe
right,
not the
put that.
clip, but like my favorite personal part of the podcast.
Okay, maybe I won't because if it's Taylor Swift, we will get trolls because Taylor Swift's fan base and Nicki Minaj's fan bases are psychopathic.
Equally.
So
Okay.
fortunately, I think I won't use that one. That's a good point. All right, now
You should.
on to more positive things. So we've got the game that Dan. What do we want to do now? So do you want to do sports tier list and argue some more there? Do you want to do the little game that you put together, Dan? What are we saying?
Before we do that, did you guys listen to the Jack Harlow Dave tune?
I did. I saw the video. That was something else I meant to add to this.
Yes, I thought it was pretty fucking good. I thought it was fucking good.
Yeah.
Dave is amazing. Dave's so good.
He did like a 32 or something, like a massive fucking verse.
Oh, good. He's so talented.
What was it called?
Stop giving me advice.
Okay. I think it was great. It's filmed in England, obviously. Jack went
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
Video's Cole Bennett, so it was kind of cool. Whereas like all black and white with just yellow ties, little yellow highlights. So the actual aesthetics was super cool. Beat was super chill, like kind of more low key type shit. And the Jack had the first two verses, like 16s, and then Dave had a long ass verse. I think Jack's verses were cool. It reminded me a lot of kind of some, like say the Churchill Down stuff, where I felt like, yeah, you're saying stuff, but you're not saying stuff, and it's cool. It could be better. But then Dave came and Dave had an interesting approach to his verse. Lots of pauses and gaps in the verse and stuff. But it was just I don't know. It was very cool, and it made you appreciate how fucking dope Dave is, like truly as an MC. Like he's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like it made me happy
Yeah.
to hear, and I'm excited for this Jack Harlow album because I think it'll be maybe closer to the one before Jackman, the one we didn't like. What's it called? Come Home, the Kids Miss You, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
That wasn't my shit really. I feel like this will probably be more like that because like that first single I didn't like too much. That I forgot what it was called as well. The Whips and Chains one.
Loving You or something.
Yeah,
about
something like that.
Loving You.
So Tiff kept singing it all the time. Like she'd come on like a Instagram or something, and then she'd be singing it. I'm like, oh, that's what it says. Like,
It's very catchy. Very, very catchy song.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Um,
But yeah. No, Dave is amazing.
yeah,
I
Dave is
agree with
very
what you
good.
said as well about Dave is a better MC than Stormzy, but Stormzy makes better music.
Yes, we're talking about the two best MCs in England. Yeah, exactly. I think
Yeah.
Dave might technically
Wow.
be more superior, technically, but I think Stormzy's music is a little more consumable and more sort of like
Yeah, exactly.
mainstream.
Like if Notion hasn't listened to Dave, you really should. Like he's
Oh, no, yeah, I have
Um,
listened to Dave before. He's
so
dope.
good.
I've
Dave.
never really thought about the comparison before. That's actually crazy.
We're talking
we
about
only compare
Untapped,
because they're the only two good things out of the UK right now in terms of music.
Right.
Everyone else is so bad.
and they're just
No,
like
honestly,
grown
they're
man
both
music.
right.
It's all the that's the one thing we can't fucking complain about that because both those dudes are like 30 years old or something, so they're not children, which is like a nice middle ground, which personally I think is a great age to sort of be making.
Dave's young. Dave's younger than me, I think.
What?
I believe so. Let me find his.
So it'd be Santan Dave, right?
Santan Dave.
25.
He's
Oh
25.
my
Same age as
god.
me.
Wow.
So
He's so good.
he's just ahead of his time then. Like he's just above.
Yeah.
children still.
What a
He's been
sitcom.
this good since he
That's
was
dope.
18. Probably.
Okay, so he's like a British Nas then. Like
Yeah,
that's actually
yeah.
a good way to say it. It's kind of Nas
Wow.
versus Jay-Z.
What a
in-
fucking
Yeah.
that's an accolade right here. We should send in that clip.
Yeah,
We'd be pumped
fuck.
for that.
I like that.
You should tell the cunt. You should tweet him.
I'll
You should
tweet him.
X him.
I'll tweet him. X, yeah, send him an X.
Next.
But yeah, it's definitely cool. Dave is fucking great, man. Dave's really cool, and it gives you hope that like there's.
I can't believe that rap name. Sorry, really quickly. I can't believe that rap name can fly. Like, how are you going to be called Dave, bro?
It's
Like, I
That's
rate that
pretty
so
cool.
much. Like, imagine just
pretty
be
cool.
going like, oh, I know it's the most basic fucking name. No offense to Dave's, love my Dave's,
big up
pause.
Dave's.
But like, imagine just having the gall to fucking doing that.
It's interesting. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just shows where British rap was. It's a lot more down to earth. There was a lot less fuckery
Unbelievable.
initially. And I
That's
feel like those two
fascinating.
dudes are just leading the mainstream, but in such a cool way. Like, I'm always like keen to hear either of their new shit. Stormzy more than Dave, but I always listen to a Dave joint. And it's just
Crazy.
cool. Like, you can't be mad at it. At people like us who have already expressed at length on this podcast, like what we want to hear in music. Those two guys deliver that. And well, and really,
Yeah.
really well. And I feel like you got to give up the props to that and acknowledge it. Like, particularly Dave being 25, like that's shocking to me in a good way.
Yeah,
I'm surprised I
that's
didn't know
crazy.
how young he was. I'm
I
surprised.
didn't know, bro, because I know Stormzy just had his 30th, and I kind of just thought,
Yeah,
how is he that talented and that successful at that age? I mean, that's fucking crazy. So
I don't know.
big ups him, bro. I mean,
don't know.
I think it's really cool. I think it's really, and the fact that Jack Harlow could have chose anybody to do a song with, and he chose him, I think that's
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, it's tight.
It's
super
very, very cool, man. I don't know. As much as we bitch about a lot of stuff that's happening in music, I feel like we got to give it up for that type of shit. That's very encouraging.
For sure.
a
Very,
good
very
collab.
cool.
100%.
tight. High caliber collab.
High caliber collab. So with that, Daniel, do we want to do game skis?
Let me get you.
or,
Let me get your questions. I'll get your questions.
So this
up
would be similar
here.
to last week. Are we doing a thing where we have to
Oh,
note
I
some
cheated
stuff down?
floating already. God damn
Okay,
it.
go take a piss.
Yeah. Go take your piss. I know you're nervous, so go take your piss.
No. So, am I missing out on rules, or what am I going to miss out on?
Do you know
Same
what?
as last week.
Same as last week, so we're going to write stuff down. I can actually pause the whole
Go
pod
on.
if you want. Just make it easier. Okay, I'm going to
sure,
pause,
go on
and
then.
then 3, 2, 1. And we back. Look at that. Magic. Bladder's just like empty. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right.
Go.
Right before we get into the quiz, while Dan's pulling up the questions, I want to promote this quick. I featured on a podcast, I think it was last week, called Logical Nonsense with this dude Hunter out of Portland, Oregon. Young kid, 22. We talked for about an hour and a half about my music journalism days, which I never talked about publicly, I don't think. And I told all the fucking fun stories.
Sick.
It was really great pod, and I often complain, maybe privately, not so much publicly, but when I feature on a podcast, I feel like there's a lot of missed opportunities with the questions that the host asks based on the things that I've personally done that could, be an interesting angle that they don't always go there. It's kind of hard as the guest to kind of like take charge of the pod and change it. Whereas he asked just fire questions. It was really great and really thoughtful convo. So I'll leave a link in the description as well to that pod. Definitely was a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah, that's sick, dude.
And with that, Daniel.
Okay, cool. Are you guys ready? Have you got your pen and paper at hand?
I do. Let me.
Notion, you pen and paper, you good?
Yep.
Pen and
Brand
paper
new
meeting.
note started. Done.
Yeah.
Okay.
On y va.
Okay, cool. So this one might require a bit of writing. Well,
Okay.
not that much actually. I need you to write overall 9 songs. Is what I need you to write. Cool.
Okay.
So the question is, I need you. It could be any song, yeah. I need you to write 3 songs from the following albums that I list. Okay.
Okay.
So this is all Kanye albums I'm listing.
Okay.
So My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, College Dropout, and Life of Pablo. So 3 songs from each of those albums.
Okay. Right now?
Let me know when you've done with that.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
College Dropout and what's that?
Life of Pablo.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. There's that. College Dropout 3. Oh, let's
So
try and
3
be a
from
little.
each.
Oh yeah, you know the vibes. And here we go. Perfect. And Pablo. So Pablo's is probably the harder one to remember the names. Okay, that one. Oh, I could do a cheat one. Oh, can you cheat? Okay, I'm gonna write the cheat just in case.
Can you cheat?
Yeah,
Can
there's
you
a cheat. There's a cheat one. I won't say it on yet, but there's one way to kind of be cheeky. It's not really cheating because I'm not writing it down, but there's a part 1 and part 2 of the same song is what I'm saying. So if you really want to
Oh my god.
I mean, technically that counts,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that counts.
There you go.
That counts.
I can't even think of another goddamn song. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think. There you go. All right. Okay. I am ready whenever you are.
Just wait on Notion.
No Stoke's still going. Well, no, she's still going. People keep sending. People keep sending me videos of this Harry Mack guy, who's like,
Who the hell
he's
is
like
that?
an insane freestyle MC.
Yeah.
Like someone sent me one that was like, I don't know if we sent it to this group chat, but it was called like, he's like going in the crowd and asking him to.
I'm good.
You're done? Okay, I'll tell a story later. Harry Mack, look him up.
Okay. Next one. So it's the same task again. 3 songs from each of the following Drake albums. You ready?
Oh, that's why you. Okay,
Are you ready?
that's why you're
Here we
doing
go.
this. Yeah.
Views, More Life,
Uh-huh.
and For All the Dogs.
I have no idea.
I'll be here for a while.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah. I'm just making stuff up and I might be wrong.
Oh my goodness.
No, Views. Hang on, Views. Views is sitting at the top. Oh,
Views, he's on the CN Tower.
yeah. More Life is
It's a picture of his father.
This Pops. Oh my god, what is it's actually one of my favorite ones. Oh my gosh, okay. For All the Dogs. Oh god.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I know one. The first song. I remember that.
Okay.
Some song when he was complaining about some chick ruining a holiday. You fucking whinging drizzly. Oh gosh.
I know what that song's called.
I have no idea. She ruined my holiday. No.
Yeah, go on. Why not?
Holiday ruiner. Do you get a half point for that?
If it's right, or if it's half right, then yeah. If it is the name, then sure.
Why am I having blanks now?
Oh, I just see here Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 tour is coming to Toronto and Montreal.
Oh, guys.
April 17th in Montreal, April 18th in Toronto.
Done. It's my birthday. My birthday weekend. Birthday week. Birthday month.
That is actually that could be a birthday month present.
You know I love Nicole Minaj.
I know you do.
Love
I know you do.
Nicole. Oh, what's another More Life song? What the fuck songs are on that? I really like that project too. Why am I having a blank? I got one.
Same.
Wow. You don't even like Drizzy.
I not that
Just
not
don't
like
know the fucking names of the songs. I've
yeah.
don't know or care about the names of the songs.
Oh my
You
gosh.
hate Drizzy.
I'm complete. Okay, I'll come back. Let's just keep it moving.
Okay, next.
All right.
Let's take it. We're both
Next
gonna
one.
fail.
Okay. I want you to name 5 soccer teams. But I put in brackets here, not just the name of the city or town. So the actual name of the team.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fail that one. Does it have to be like the? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
So, for example, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
The team that plays in Bournemouth in the UK isn't just Bournemouth. They're called AFC Bournemouth. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that
I'm
is
not.
their name.
Why'd you do this?
So
at least Notion better get some of these.
You can do a bunch. There's a bunch you can do. Aussie
Countries?
teams. There's loads.
Oh, you like to do that one?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be British. Any country, as long as it's a real football team, I'll accept it.
I got 6 actually. You'd be pretty impressed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But because I think one of them might be wrong, that's why I did an extra.
You can't use country names, right? Like World Cup shit.
No. I'm not giving you Germany or England. I'm giving
Oh,
this is
okay.
club teams.
Okay, then I'm done. Okay,
Not,
club
not
teams.
international
Okay.
teams.
Oh. What are they called?
I can list of countries, so maybe this will jog your memory.
Can you put like the Toronto
Big
team
team.
or the Montreal team?
Yeah, you can put any MLS.
I don't know what
team.
they're
You can
called.
put-
Oh fuck.
You could put any team from Spain, in the La Liga, any team from Italy,
Oh.
Serie A, any team from France in Ligue 1, England, the Premier League,
Oh gosh. Okay.
Germany, Bundesliga.
How would I know a German team?
Everyone knows a German team. The best English player in the world plays for the German team. Everyone knows a German team.
Look who you're talking to, Daniel.
I know. You can name let me think, what other, a Brazilian team,
What are the ones that people always wear? Oh,
a Turkish team.
I don't even know your team. I
Portuguese.
don't know your team's name aside from the one
Scottish.
word.
Hey, if the one word is not the name of the town, then yeah, you can put
Oh,
it.
okay. Because it's not the name of the town. Okay. Oh,
It's
I
not
know.
the
When
name
we
of
were
the town.
in Glasgow, there was the green team.
There's a green and a blue team in
Yeah.
Glasgow, and they hate each other.
Yeah, well, they had beef.
They hate each other.
Okay. All right. That's enough. Nurse, you good?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool, perfect. Okay. So I have a list here of top 20 grossing hip hop artists of all time. Can you name 5 of the top 10?
I reckon. I can just make
This
make
is
a-
pulled from Billboard, so
okay.
seems pretty.
Top 20.
hopefully
That's a
it's
good
not
one. 5 of the top 10.
5 of the top 10.
Oh,
Let me see when this article was released 2nd of November, so it's pretty up to date.
Okay, so this year. Ooh, top grossing. Oh yeah, that guy.
Said
He's
5?
pretty good. Yeah.
5. Yeah,
Yeah,
5
sweet.
of the top 10.
It's if you get one wrong and it's not in it. If I have more than that answer, is it like try again, or just have to be exactly 5 and that's it? Probably same question for everything else too.
You know, it has to be 5. I'm not accepting if you have 5 but a backup answer. I'm not accepting anything more than 5 answers. The first 5 answers you give me.
And that's the same with the soccer teams?
Be wise. That's the same with the soccer teams. So be careful. Of what
Yeah.
you choose.
All right, no, that's good. Makes it harder.
Okay.
That's good. Okay.
That's so funny. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
a
Cool.
lot.
Next one. Can you name 5 NBA teams that have never won a championship?
Number 1. Oh, I don't know. Who's like
Even
shit?
I was
Okay.
I was surprised. Not even, they're good teams in this list.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I've got 3 already that I'm pretty sure are accurate. Do they have to be existing teams or in the past that have closed down or moved?
Existing.
Okay.
Oh, because
All right, cool. I got 5
Cool,
because I love sports.
5 teams.
Yeah, man.
5 teams.
The ones I wrote down, I'm almost certain have not won. And what I'm thinking, maybe it's helpful for you, Nosh, is like think of like the newer teams, because a lot of the newer teams haven't.
There's a lot of teams on this list which haven't won it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So 10 of the current NBA teams haven't won.
Okay.
And there's what? How many? Like, there's only 20 something. 20.
Maybe, yeah.
I thought it was like 24.
There probably
NBA
is 12
teams,
on
isn't
each
it?
coast type of thing. Did they
That's
count
what I
the
thought.
east-west type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. This was hard this week. Kind of fucking.
Hey, I'm not letting it easy. I'm not making it easy for you. I'm sorry.
This More Life one is gonna piss me off so much.
The thing is, you know many
dude.
songs.
Like Nosh said, I don't know always the titles of the Drake songs. That's my problem.
So I'm gonna get up the whole album. I'll read out the whole album list. For you.
Well, I can check it up once we can just tell you our answers and you can have them in front of you there rather than read the whole thing out. But yeah, you can cross-reference for sure. But just while Brad's Notion's finishing that, I was trying to think of. I need one more for More Life, and I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah, good.
Okay, fuck it. All right.
And my final question. Can you name 5 famous hip hop feuds?
Feuds?
Yeah, famous.
Okay. That's pretty good ones. Really famous. Okay, that makes it a bit easier. Who else didn't like each other? Oh yeah, Dan's faves.
Oh.
One more. Come on, don't be a pussy hole. Be a pussy hole. Yeah, come on, bitch. Come on. Think.
Oh, what you got?
Oh, there you
notification? Amazon.
Boom.
Beautiful
Done.
Amazon notification.
Yeah, you know
Christmas
the fucking vibes.
Presents.
Daniel's
Christmas
copping.
presents. Oh my god.
Copping.
Okay, wait, where's my cursor?
Mans like me is bless us.
Okay. You know, let me load up the albums here.
Yes.
And whenever Notion's ready,
What is it?
we'll
Rapper
do...
beefs?
Yeah, feuds, beef.
Yeah, famous feuds, beefs, you know.
I've got 3 and I just can't think of anything else.
It's okay. That's happened to me a lot on this. Dan went extra hard on us tonight, pause, Nosh.
Extra.
Dan tried to plow
Double
us.
XL freestyle.
Tried to
Double
plow
XL
us.
freestyle.
All right. Well.
Okay, I've got the albums loaded up here.
Oh, come on,
And
Craig.
then we load up these ones.
Poor Drizzly. Just don't even know. You could have asked nothing was the same. Jeez.
That would have been too easy. Too easy. I know what you guys would have easily just been like, oh yeah, I've got this one. I've got this one. Couldn't make it that easy for you. Okay, let me do this. Okay, and there's the final Drake album, so I have it all up here.
Alrighty.
Wonderful.
Well,
all right.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's run it. Run that. Oh, my
Cool.
camera just died. Let me just switch this out. It's okay. You can keep going.
It's okay. Okay, cool. Let me just load up Life of Pablo. Okay, cool. All right, Notion, you can go first. 3 songs from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, please.
All right. Runaway, Monster, Devil in a New Dress.
Beautiful. That's an easy 3 points for you.
My turn?
Yeah, your turn. Go on.
So Appalled, Runaway, All of the Lights.
Ooh, okay. Easy. Let's start off easy, okay. All right, next one. College Dropout. Notion, you can go.
All Falls Down, 2 Words, Through the Wire.
Oh, beautiful. Just too easy.
Stunning.
Okay.
2 Words, Through the Wire, Spaceship.
Ooh.
Ah, interesting. You guys thought of the same...
Yeah, I was trying to think out, like, less... whatever, it's such a big album. It's like, there's no lesser-known songs, really.
Go on, Life of Pablo and Notion.
I couldn't name a single one. I don't know anything, so I just left it blank.
Fair.
Wow, I'm very surprised.
I have no idea. Like, I have to see that album. I don't know. I've heard it probably a couple times, but I just don't know.
That's fair. Well, let's see if these ones are from right here. Famous.
Yes.
Father Stretch My Hands Part 1.
Yeah.
And Father Stretch My Hands Part 2.
Let me ask you about that second one. I mean, let me ask you about that third one. Sorry. What can you just confirm to me what this third song is called that you just said, and give me your final answer?
Because I have an alternate. Because that was my cheeky answer.
No, but I'll accept it. But I just want you to give me your final answer on.
I think they're
final
both
song.
called Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 and Part 2, but I might be wrong.
You know, I'm going to give you half a point because that one is called Part 2. That's all it's called.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
just called Part 2.
Okay.
But I'll give you half a point because that would have been harsh.
Okay, I understand.
That'd be
Is Fade? Fade was my backup. Is that on Pablo?
Fade is 100% on Pablo.
Damn
yes.
it! I could have just had that and had a full point. Bitch ass bitch. All right, go.
Wow. All right, Notion.
I know that
Views,
song.
please.
Okay, cool. Views?
Please,
Honestly, same thing. No idea. Is there a song called Views?
There is a song called Views, yes.
That's all I got.
There you go.
Wow. You know,
No, it's
I
got
think
the point.
Unless I
that's
see the
fucking
back of the
good.
cover, I've no idea. Probably know if the songs want to hear them, I could tell you what they are. I just off the top, I've got nothing. Unless I Google it, I've got no clue, and I'm not cheating. So
You,
I like that.
you clutched up with the Views answer. That was good. That was good.
Well done. That's
Right.
great. Solid point. Okay,
See.
I might be wrong here. This is a complete guess. Western Road Flows.
Okay. That is one, yes.
Started from the bottom.
That is not on this album.
Fuck. 6 to a 9. Is it that whatever it was called? Turn the 6 to a 9 now, whatever. Is that? Am I thinking
What
of
is
like?
that? What is that song called?
I thought it's called 6 to a 9. Oh no, it's called
Yeah.
9 now, 9 now or something. I don't know what it's called. Okay,
Because it's called 9.
Oh,
That's it.
damn it.
It's
Okay.
just called 9. But you did.
So
well,
started
okay,
from the
that's it.
bottom is from what album?
That is from one of his first albums, isn't it? It's definitely not from Views. Views is way too new for that song. Let me go. It started.
I'm just checking.
from-
Yeah. Oh, it's Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah, nothing was the same.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's like a completely different era.
then what the fuck do I know? All right.
Yeah. Right. So you got 1. You got 1.5. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Next one. Notion. More Life.
same thing. And the only thing I've written is Her Major Link Ice Blue Mink. So whatever that song's called, that's the one.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know what song
maybe
that is.
maybe it's called My Language. Maybe I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
No.
No. See, I have no idea, dude. Yeah. So nothing.
All right. So you go.
That was a song I was trying to think of, but I still don't know the name of it.
I have no idea what any of the
okay.
songs are, dude. I have to
That-
see the
that's
back
called-
of it.
That's called Gloucester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, damn it. I had Blem and Passion Fruit. Are they both from that?
Yes, they are from this one. Well done.
Okay. Because I
Well
actually
done,
like
well
that
done.
album. That's why I'm actually
I
mad
know
at
this song.
myself. Yeah. Blem, you know Blem. That's a joint.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Um,
All right, Notion, go for all the dogs.
Nothing. No idea.
Nothing. Okay, cool.
okay, I know one is guaranteed. The rest of the guesses. Virginia Beach. So that's the first song.
Yep.
Amen. The one with Tizo Touchdown.
Yep.
And is it called Bahamas Vacation?
It's called Bahamas Promises, so I'm not going to give you that. But that
A
was
half
good, that
point.
was good.
I got Bahamas. So I feel like a half point is probably fair, no?
Like, yeah, sure, half point.
There
Sure,
you
sure.
Thanks, Daniel.
You
Thanks,
know
mate.
that.
We're struggling here. You
don't
gotta take
know
every
the
point you can.
First person shooter? You don't know that song?
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
You don't know that song? You don't
Yeah.
know
Okay, Alpha.
ATM in Charlotte?
Oh, my gosh. See? Once you say
You
it,
don't
then you're like,
remember
Yeah.
the
I hate that
classic
shit.
Rich Baby Daddy?
yeah, I listen to that song all the time.
Great song. Okay, cool.
All right.
So you can go first on this one. 5 soccer teams.
5 soccer teams. Okay, now you said I've got a list of I think about 10, but I don't know
God,
for
so
sure.
Choose wisely. Choose wisely. That's all I have to say.
Okay, can I? Fuck. Okay. Manchester United,
Yes, that is 1.
Manchester City,
That is 2.
Inter Miami,
That's 3, yeah?
Inter Madrid.
No.
Damn it.
Close. That's
Toronto-
Real Madrid you're referring
Real.
to.
Fuck. What's the one I'm thinking of? What's the European team?
There's Inter Milan and there's Real Madrid.
Milan. I'm thinking of Milan. Damn it. Okay. Toronto Football Club.
Toronto FC, yeah. You know what? That's a solid 4. I'll give you
So
that.
the other ones I had, actually, I'll wait till Notion
go
goes,
on.
and I can tell you to see if
Yeah,
just
yeah.
because I want to know now if I was right.
All right, Notion, go.
I had Man U or Manchester United.
Yep.
I had Real Madrid, Arsenal FC. I had the Socceroos.
The Socceroos.
It's the World Cup teams that count.
That
I had
is
them too.
actually what. That is what you're. Yeah. Socceroos. I'll give you that. But I'll give you that because you didn't say just the Australia team. You call them the Socceroos,
That's their
which
name.
is
yeah,
actually what they're called. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you that. So that's 3. Or is that 3? Yeah, that's 3.
yeah. And then you can do. I had Rangers FC and
Yeah.
I had Tottenham FC. You can do Barcelona
perfect.
FC.
You know what? I'll give you 5. 5 out of 5.
Wow.
What was the
work.
other ones? What was the other ones? That was
So
really fucking good.
I had Juventus, but I don't know if they
Juventus
had another
is
name.
one.
Nice.
That is the
Good one.
because Juventus, the city is, I think it's called Piemonte or Piemonte Calcio. That is what the Italian name for Juventus is. But Juventus is the football team.
The football team. So is it Juventus FC?
It's just Juventus.
Okay.
I
okay.
don't know. I just call them Juventus. Is
The
what
proper
it
name.
is. Juventus FC, but no one
okay.
actually says FC.
Gotcha. Well, I also had Arsenal, but I just had Arsenal, not FC.
Arsenal's fine because
okay.
that's not the place. Arsenal play
Gotcha.
in North London. There's no city called Arsenal.
Understood. Gotcha. I put Australian Socceroos because I wasn't sure what they actually were called, but I know Socceroos.
That works
Soccer
too.
is fair.
And the last one I had was is it Glasgow Celtics, the green one?
Yes, yeah, Glasgow Celtics and Glasgow Rangers. That's the Celtics are green, Rangers are blue.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
So
Probably
all your
my-
other ones that you decided not to say were all football teams.
fuck, look at me, guys.
Look at you sporting.
Sports Habits
I know.
2024. It's about to be on. We're
It's
changing
going
the
to be a
formats.
segmented podcast. We have to do a second episode a week just on sports.
Just on sports episodes.
Wow.
All right. Let's keep removing
All right.
top 20 grossing
go.
rap artists.
Yes. So see 5 of the individuals in the top 10.
Okay, I'm fairly confident, but we'll see. Eminem,
Yes.
Drake,
Yes.
Jay-Z,
Let me just check. Yes.
Kanye
No.
No. Ooh.
Jay-Z's not in there.
That's very surprising
So-
to me.
Yeah, no, Jay-Z's not in there. Kanye West is in there. Yes.
And Flow Rider.
Sorry, you know what? I take it back. Jay-Z is in there.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure.
Because
I don't think Flow Rider's in there. I don't think he's in there.
That was my wild card guess, but I know that he's always getting these crazy awards for volume of plays or sales and stuff. So I was like, he must be up there.
I'm just double checking, but I don't think he's in there.
Okay.
So we got no, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, he's not. But I'll give you 4 out of 5 for that.
All right. Not so bad. Not so
All
bad.
right. Notion, go on.
I had Jay-Z, Drake, Khaled, Busta. I had a bunch. Nas, Kanye, 50.
Oh, wait. You're only allowed to give 5 answers.
Wait.
'cause-
Well, what are your 5? Give me your 5 that you're locking in.
I honestly forget the question. What is it again?
It's top 10. Oh, well, name 5 of the top 10
Richest.
highest grossing hip hop artists.
Okay. Well, so Jay-Z, Drake. I'll do 50, Kanye, and Nas.
You know what? You got 4. You got 4 of them. Nas isn't in the top 10. But
Busta
other
is
than
in
that,
there?
no, Bus is not in there. I'll give you the top 10 now. It is
Khaled?
from this list. No, Khaled's not
Wait.
in there either. So
Not even a
we
rapper,
got
but
50 Cent,
whatever.
J. Cole, Lil Wayne, Black Eyed Peas are in there, but I don't know if I really count them as hip hop.
No.
Eminem, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, Post Malone's in there, but he kind of just leached off hip hop and left. Jay-Z and Drake.
Interesting. Should have got
So,
50. I know
yeah,
I
it's
didn't
very-
think that.
Very interesting. But you both got 4. Which is good.
All right, not bad.
Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. 5 NBA teams that have never won a championship. So, C, you can go first.
All right. Los Angeles Clippers,
Yes.
Atlanta Hawks,
No.
Memphis Grizzlies,
Yes.
New Orleans Pelicans,
Yes.
Charlotte Hornets.
Yes. Okay. Shit. 4 out of 5.
Surprised
4 out of
about-
5. Okay.
Maybe Dominique Wilkins. Atlanta might have won in the 90s or something, or the 80s.
I know
Okay.
Atlanta have they were never really shit. They've always been a pretty good team.
Yeah. Interesting.
So,
Okay.
I don't know. All right, Notion, go.
Word. I had kind of similar. I had the Pelicans, the Grizzlies. I had the Hornets. I had the Brooklyn Nets and the Sacramento Kings, but they were all just guesses.
You know what? You got 4 out of 5. The Kings are the only ones you didn't. The only ones that.
Oh,
had
really?
one
Eh?
before.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
Kings. All right.
those are good fucking guesses.
I see that Atlanta got its first and only championship in 1958.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
I think
Okay.
Sacramento Kings,
I didn't think about
1951.
Atlanta, actually.
Yeah, I thought
Well, hopefully
1951
it's
for
a
that
long
notion
time.
as well. So like, and it was the they used to be called the Rochester Royals. No shit.
Wow.
Rochester Royals.
585. Let's go.
I wonder what that logo looks like. They have a fire jersey or what?
Rochester Royals jersey. Okay, let's see what it looks like because I feel like, oh, it looks like the Knicks jersey. Just says Rochester across it. Yo, I would totally rock that because I was in Rochester last week.
I should get it and like just show
Yeah.
cunts what it
Yo,
do.
this is cool. I fucking rock the shit out of that, you bitch asses. Let's go.
Good job.
What are they called? Rochester what?
Royals, Royals.
With the crown?
Don't know. It doesn't. I don't see it on the thing here.
Oh, this is pretty sick.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, it's just like under like the NBA throwbacks and stuff. It's fire.
Yeah.
fuck with that,
That's
man.
pretty lit.
That's sick. Anyway, alrighty. Last question.
All right, final question. Final one. All right, 5 hip hop feuds starting with Notion.
Jay and Nas,
Yep.
Pac and Big,
Mm-hmm.
50 and Ja Rule,
Ooh, good
Yeah.
one.
Easy and Dre,
Yes.
and LL Cool J and Cannabis.
Great ones.
You know what? Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. 5 out of 5.
We had
All
very
right,
different
see.
ones. No, so I only had Jay and Nas and Pac and Big with the two similar. Stormzy versus Wiley.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think of that. I
good
didn't
one.
even think of that.
Ice Cube and Common.
Yeah.
And Drake and Meek.
Drake and Meek.
Ah.
That's a new one. I didn't. I was
Yeah.
thinking like traditionals. I was going from fundamentals.
I like
'cause
it.
I couldn't
The
think of
50 and Ja
anything
was like,
else.
of course. Fuck.
Of course, that was one of the. Actually, that was like the.
Popped in your head immediately.
I think that was one of the first gimmies for me. Anyway,
Love
there
it.
we go.
That was good.
I'm
All right,
just
Dan.
totaling the scores now.
Totaling the
So-
scores. So
I'll see
That's not-
wins for sure because I have nothing for the.
I would win just because I got a few more, but I sucked way harder than I thought. The Drizzly ones where they got us pause. You had me a Drizzly. And then the hardcore soccer, who the fuck knows about soccer? But then
Who the fuck
Well,
does?
you did. You guys both did. You guys gave me
yeah.
more than 5. But you're just unlucky because the one you didn't
picked
you
was-
decided to give me one, which one out of your
Yeah.
like 10.
It's the fact that I came up with 10 soccer teams is a miracle.
That's honestly a miracle. Yeah.
I don't want you to
know a lot about soccer, so
don't ever in your fucking life question my sports abilities. Okay?
I know you do.
Don't
I know
ever.
you know. I know you know.
Okay. That's all I ask of you guys, okay? I don't ask too much of you both.
I won't do it again.
You're right.
Just don't fucking
Dan.
do it.
Don't ever do it.
All right.
I won't. I'll never do it. I'll never.
Okay. Ooh, I
Okay,
can't
here we go.
wait.
Scores.
I'm
Scores already.
moist.
They're
I'm
in.
moist for the
They're
scores.
in.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
They're
I got
in.
the applause ready. Get the
No, get the
Wait,
drum
wait,
roll
wait.
ready, get the drum
Okay,
roll
right, there it is.
C wins 31.5. That's what he has. Notion's on 25 though. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good for both of you.
I was
me,
so only beat by
total-
6 points, 6.5 points or something. Is what you said?
You got 6.5, so I'm gonna add your totals from the last.
I only won by like
session.
1.5 points last time. Last time was
Yeah,
significantly
exactly.
easier, to be fair.
Yes. So it's not gonna be that easy next time.
No,
So,
okay,
here we
it's
go.
gonna keep getting tougher. All right.
That sounds fun at all.
Well, you know what, Notion? We all, it's really about. It's not about winning or losing. It's about the friends you met along the way.
That is true. That is true. That is fair enough.
Fair.
Okay, let me add this.
Gang, gang.
Gang.
Um,
Okay.
add those in. So now that'll just keep tallying over until we cruise on from there. with that said, we're basically going to wrap it up because I got 15 minutes left of interview time on this, and okay, 60.5 to 52.5 from that. That's not so bad. Nosh can still murder me. Cool. If you give me one category that I just fucking eat shit in, it's a wrap. It's a wrap and no bandage.
Yeah.
Let's take a fummy. Shoe. Give me a little Yeezy right here.
What do I even have? I have a microphone.
Microphones are pretty good. Hang on, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Here we go. There we go. Boom. Ah, shithole, bitch ass.
Nice,
fuck, what happened there? Oh, shit. I got rid of
ruined
something.
it. You ruined it.
There it is. Okay, wait a second. Boom, and I gotta go. Whoop. There we go, because I'm using my wrong hand. Ready?
There we go.
Love it. Gentlemen, where can everyone find you online, Daniel?
HFGXMING. I was streaming actually the other day, so tune in on Twitch and IG. I upload way more frequently than I used to, so every other day now. So just check me out on the notifications and shit. You know.
That's the vibes.
You know.
Nosh dog.
Shit, dog up, yeah. At Notion Baby on Instagram, fucking X and Facebook, fucking at Notion MTB on Instagram and YouTube, notionbeats.com, mountain bikes, beats, big cocks. Get a dog up, yeah. See?
There you go. It's all about the wangs. And grab me CWFOR, Instagram and Twitter, whatever it is, mate. Guys, thank you for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the episode, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit that motherfucking notification bell.
Ding dong.
So you know when the new drops. Follow us everywhere at The Movement Fam, at Bad Habits Pod on Instagram, and we'll see you mad dogs next week for the final episode of the year, so we can have a little holiday break, end of year wrap up. Let's fucking go. Behave yourselves.
Go.
Oh, be good for Santa, yo.
Can't.
Santa.
Be a hooker or a slut for Santa.
Be a slut for Santa, slut for Santa. Slut for Santa, slut for Santa. Yeah, Daniel, you know the vibes. Get sucked off by Rudolph.
That's a bar. That's a sick bar.
A fire.